and gentlemen, we are back after a 2-week break from the LoL Collegiate League 2016 summer term.
Been a long time. Mahaba yung hype na
Oo nga.
binuo. Dalawang
2
linggo, parang sem break. Parang sem break.
Oh, parang sem break.
Or
Yep.
for integration period yun eh. Para
Tapos
sa
ngayon,
finals.
medyo maaga-aga ang pasok natin at 11 a.m. Of course, this is powered by Smart,
Yes.
the LoL Collegiate League 2016 summer term. And before we get to our finals this afternoon, we have to get through our battle for third between UE Ardent Warriors and Ateneo de Davao University. Rite of Passage.
Yan. Para sa ating opening match dito, we're gonna be your shoutcasters. Once again, LoL Collegiate League 2016 Summer. Pero this time, for the finals, we have the Battle for Third. We are gonna be your shoutcasters, Shinbo with a 1 for an eye, and of course, ang inyong magiging analyst, Atlas. Sa wakas, mga kaibigan, let's get into the drafting phase as this best of 3 series is about to unfold into your screens. Once again, UE Ardent Warriors versus ADDU, Rite of Passage. Drafting phase, mga kaibigan. Let's go! Okay, so I think hindi pa yata makakalabas yung ating drafting phase. Pero, ayun, background dito, ang nakaabang para ito yung mga finalists natin bago tayo makapunta sa finals natin. Nakaabang sa finals natin would be TIP.
Vindicators Esports Club versus Our Lady of Fatima University's
Profilers
Profilers of Diano. Pahabaan ng team name yung dalawang to.
And para sa mga viewers natin, we are live at Facebook. We are also live at YouTube. Do we have a Twitch streaming ngayon? Nag-Twitch ba tayo ngayon? Oo, nasa Twitch din ngayon tayo. So, ayan, we have a Twitch stream link. Be sure to check that one on the LCL Facebook fan page. Be sure to also visit the LCL website for the articles and for the statistics as we enter this last 2 series ng ating liga. It's been a long time and everything will conclude today.
It's going to be an explosive ending indeed, and that's why we have our unlock and win today. If we reach milestones in viewers, all players in the Philippines will get these skins and other prizes.
Kahit yung hindi nanonood.
Kahit hindi nanonood. Kahit yung isang taon nang hindi naglalaro.
Pero ayun nga lang, you are compelled to share the stream link kasi gusto mo maparami.
Yeah.
Nanonood, like everyone. So imagine all summoners in the Philippines will be securing those academy skins, diba? Will be securing that, I think that's a Blitzcrank Chroma. Tapos meron pang bonus IPRP weekend.
8K yung pinakamataas.
XP IP weekend. It's gonna be big and it's gonna be massive.
So definitely share the links with your friends, with your family. Just have everyone watch sa tropa nyo. And let's get to the drafting phase immediately. Just going straight for the bans here. Gangplank, Aurelion Sol. Even though he was nerfed in the recent patches, it's still going to be a power pick here for Ateneo de Davao University. And going straight for the pick. Solution, of course, very reliable even with the short range as an AD carry. So for the response here, they might actually, okay, they're not going for the Caitlyn now, but immediately revealing their bot lane here. It's gonna be the Bard and the Jhin.
It's a powerful bottom lane. Bard and the Jhin. Though, siguro, na-reveal naman na Lucian.
Yeah.
At the very least, the Braum has been banned to pair with this Lucian. I could be thinking of Nami. I could be thinking of Soraka, Janna. The thing about Soraka though is that it's
nerf.
Yeah.
The cooldown for the Astral Infusion was increased in lower levels.
Ang heavy ng nerf na yun. There's an additional 4 seconds on the Astral Infusion. So yeah, of course, there's another one. The one who got buff actually for its support role dynamic at Tamkench. Will be lucky in para side dito ng Ardent Warriors.
It's going to be a great combination here for Ardent Warriors. They already have the information that a Rite of Passage's bot lane will be the Bard and the Jhin. So of course, they have nothing to lose now. They can just reveal their own bot lane now.
It's kind of funny how these supports will, face off each other. Like si Bard, diba? There's this caretaker guy of the universe, and there's this Tamkench, the guy na nasa river full of malice and greed.
Yeah, it's just taking your soul, this catfish, tong hito na to. But of course,
very unique supports.
Ardent Warriors is going to pick up the Zac here, and he has been performing well. He's actually one of the top-tier junglers worldwide. Even though historically he's been second in every role as a jungler, but that versatility is pushing him through to the top tiers as a jungler.
Pushing him through the top tiers, especially yung mga nasa top tiers, pinag-offset na, bam, namaalam si Raksai, bam, namaalam si Gragas. What do we have? We have Zac. What do we have? It's actually Maokai Stoner brother. The upcoming new champion, Ivern.
The support it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, support champion that plays around the jungle. When Ivern was released, I kept thinking, Okay. So kaya pala inaalis nyo yung mga jungles ngayon na may heavy control, di ba? I mean, imagine if you have Ivern, you'll be dealing a lot of problems if you play against an Rek'Sai, di ba? And Nagragas.
So you're gonna get counter jungled a lot because you don't
I mean, yung
technically
plano mo,
clear the jungle.
yung plano mo counter jungle, laking problema yun. If you go for the support Ivern, visits the jungle, diba? Yun kasi yung plano ngayon ka Ivern, he's promoted as a support that plays around the jungle. Pero iba pa, lalo pa kung full jungle na Ivern, diba? Ayan, but continuing dito sa ating draft, we see that a Vel'Koz and Trundle gets locked in now for the side of Light of Passage.
So it's gonna be definitely not as flexible as the usual Trundle because they already revealed their bot lane. So this Trundle is going to be either in the top lane or in the jungle. But considering recent developments in the jungle, it might actually just go to the top lane.
Yeah, and considering that the Vel'Koz is now in the mid lane, a lot of information talaga na unang pinapakita dito ng Rite of Passage mula sa Ateneo de Davao University. Yan. We have the top lane na lang. Probably top lane or the jungle being left here mula sa Ateneo de Davao.
It's gonna be interesting if they do lock in the Jace.
Okay.
It's gonna be the mid lane Jace.
And Jace has a lot of presence.
Lots of presence, lots of range. Enough to match the Vel'Koz, who is not mobile, cannot dodge the charge blasts coming from Jace. So can get easily sniped. He can match the range of the disintegration laser that Vel'Koz has. So yeah, I do think it's a very nice pick here.
Especially if Kitanda, if he splashes down. Good thing he's rolling on a Ghost.
Really mobile.
Splash his gun,
here.
like Bloody could just go all in, go ham on him, go full melee mode, especially with the melee mode of Jace being buff. Diba?
Oh, yeah, there's also a lot of burst potential there in the combo.
So there's a lot of threat now in this mid lane Jace, especially paired with
Zac.
paired against the Vel'Koz.
Yes.
But you know, there's an inherent weakness now para sa composition ng University of Days, and that is the lack of magic damage.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of magic damage lost.
Because of the lack of magic damage and continual damage mula sa mga on-hit, sa mga attack, diba? Sa normal attack damage, ganyan. The last pick we decided here by Rite of Passage is gonna be a Maokai jungle.
So it's gonna be Maokai jungle. So lots of tankiness coming from Rite of Passage here. With that Vengeful Maelstrom, it's gonna be a lot of damage mitigation that is going to hurt these high burst champions. Really,
I mean,
a lot.
Ito, attack damage reliant to, diba? Talaga, so you would pick someone that gives you additional durability.
Yeah, damage reduction, and it's short burst. That means he gets a lot more value for Maokai's mana. Because Lucian and Jace, lots of burst there.
Things are going to be awkward para kay Kitanda dito, especially considering that you are facing Garena sa mid lane. Pero, ang ginagawa ngayon ng Rite of Passage is we make a solid front line para sa ating Vel'Koz.
Yeah, so they can
Vel'Koz, if he wants, he can just play passive naman sa lane. Play it safe sa lane.
Actually, both Gosu and Kitanda can just wait for their front line to soften up a little bit and they can just snipe it out. Kasi ang haba ng range ng Kitanda and Gosu.
Interesting rin, George of the Jungle. He's rolling on the jungle with a CC na point and click.
It just point and click. They removed Tarek's point and click in his update, but they left Maokai's. So it's going to be really helpful. Lots of pressure coming from Rite of Passage. It's going to be up to Sisig to match that pressure. The game right now is all about how the junglers put the pressure on their lanes. They're the ones that snowball their team. They're the ones that control the pace.
I'd say sa jungle din, how will you affect the laning phase? Kasi eto, Jace, eto, Fiora, di ba? Ang bilis nito mag-propel mula doon sa laning phase nila. They can get to snowball into the mid game, rack up more kills mula doon sa mga skirmishes and enter the late game as monsters.
They are a bit feast or famine. So talaga mahirapan si Sisig if Flappy and Burican do get behind their lane opponents. And
it's very clear na mas merong team fight orientation ang Rite of Passage dito.
And Ardent Warriors is really hoping for these skirmishes. They have the Lucian, the Jace, the Fiora, all these fast-paced and small skirmishes around choke points that's what they're gonna be looking for. Because if they are within these small spaces, the Zac can just bounce around and CC them, and it's so easy for the Lucian to maneuver around.
Yeah, definitely. So ayan guys, that's the breakdown ng ating composition dito sa Game 1 in this best of 3 series, opener natin ng LCL 2016 Summer Finals. You have to take note that this best of 3 series will determine sino ang magiging third place. Battle for third. Kasi syempre, dun sa bracket natin, diba, mula semifinals, yung mga nalaglag ng semifinals, pare sila pantay sa fourth, diba? So, kailangan natin. Battle for third, mga kaibigan.
It's still gonna be a big title to work for.
Plus the prize pool, diba?
Yeah.
You would want to, Edge it up, edge it up. Kasi mapataas yung prize pool mo considering na hindi lang ikaw, hindi lang yung team mo ang may makakuha money, also yung
Support staff as well.
rin, especially yung staff nyo nga, the coaching staff, you know, or Waterboy, I don't know, tagayo yung groupin nyo sa internet shop, kung saan man kayo nagpa-practice at naglalaro. Today is a big day in the making para sa LCL 2016 summer that we now have the finals, di ba? We now have the finals. I would like to send my biggest shoutouts na siguro nagkakagrupuan, nag-group up na sila ngayon dyan sa may XG Antipolo. And we also have the Gamers Hub Internet Cafe, tama ba? At ang Gamers Hub Internet Cafe, that's Baluarte ng G-Hub yan, sa Pampanga. May dalawa tayo nagaganap ngayon na viewing party. So I would like my first wave of shoutouts. I would like to give my first wave of shoutouts para sa inyo. Kuyugin nyo si Alpha doon sa XG.
Oo nga pala, nandun siya.
Hingian nyo ng RP, hingian nyo ng skin. Tapos, ayan, humingi kayo ng shoutout para isend sa amin.
Shoutouter din naman tayo.
Lahat ng shoutout ngayong araw, ipapadaan ko lahat kay Alpha lang.
Siya bahala sa lahat.
Wala akong babasahin ibang shoutout.
It's all on Alpha.
So please message Alpha. Oo, yung personal account niya is Rojin Manansala. So you can message that one. Add ko na rin po yan.
Yep.
Ayan.
Pwede nyo i-spam yan.
Request kayo ng shoutouts tsaka alam ko rin, galante si Alpha eh. Galante daw yung Alpha
Chickser yan eh.
May ano yan, may 200, may RP incentive yan eh. Lakas din mag-follow up sa RP incentive.
Here's our unlock and win prizes. Yes. Look at here. If we reach 3K concurrent viewers, everyone in the Philippine server of League of Legends is gonna get the Blitzcrank Steel Cobalt.
Please, gusto ko yan!
Chroma. And level 2, everyone gets a 3-day XP and IP boost. The IP boost is huge, farming up for the upcoming champion, Ivern. And of course, 8K viewers, everyone will get Academy Ari.
I know, Academy Ari. I could imagine, you know, there are specific summoners na gusto yung Academy Ari. As in, ang daming ginagawang paraan para makasecure niya. I have this good friend, Burrito. Kaya na talagang...
Di ba so na-mid yung ano niya?
Gusto niya makuha yung Academy Ari.
Yeah, actually.
Basta yung story niya para makuha yung Academy Ari niya, yung interesting eh. May bahid eh. May bahid, mga kaibigan.
Kasama ba yung paglaro ng Sona mid dyan?
Ay, isa nga pala, si Metanoia Garena rin ay nasa XG rin. So be sure to say hi, ladies and gentlemen. Ayan. Mamaya, in the lineup of casters, we have Manjin, as usual. Hindi na nawala.
Suki ng LCL.
Hindi na nawala. Apparently, kahit laging late si Manjin, pumapasok naman dito sa LCL. One game show. Nagbabatak daw sa nagbabatak daw kasi patapos na yung nagpatapos na yung season. We also have Asura, you know, later on.
And Amplifier.
And Amplifier, that duo, ladies and gentlemen.
Medyo matagal na.
Actually, sa totoo, ayoko lang magbigay ng promise, pero gusto ko talaga sabihan si Rico na mag-cash. Andiyan lang naman siya.
Nasa tabi lang.
We'll see. I'll be giving my slot kay Rico, hopefully. Ayan. And I would like to send my biggest shoutouts again doon sa nakapartner ko kahapon for PBIC 2016, si 02. One of the local FPS legend natin dito sa Pilipinas for Point Blank na nagaganap din ngayon. Point Blank 2016. So dalawang
championship for Point Blank.
Weekend. Yan, sadly hindi ganun ka-solid performance sa Philippine team natin, but I would like to send my biggest shoutouts also to the Philippine team, to the Philippine representative of PBIC 2016, and that is Morgan's Ace Gaming. Puso lamang, mga kaibigan. We're still behind you, always and all through this.
Every step a step forward for esports and our teams here.
And ito nga, hindi natin malalaman yung representative natin para sa International Collegiate.
That's gonna be huge for us.
Is it Olfu? Is it DIB? Diba? Nako. Actually, ex-champion Olfu. So
they do have a lot of weight on their shoulders here.
Favoring the underdog story. Ang lakas ng sumusuporta ngayon sa TIP para madagdagan yung lineup natin ng mga champions dito.
Vindicators Esports is looking really strong, but Olfu will give them a run for their money.
Yes, we will see sa compositions mamaya, diba?
Yeah, that's gonna be later this afternoon. So after this best of 3 series between Ardent Warriors and Rite of Passage, you should definitely stay and watch the finals.
Habang nasa best of 3 series tayo, isabay nyo na yan sa lunch nyo, isabay nyo na yan sa almusal at brunch nyo. Dahil eto na tayo! Welcome to the Summoners Leaf, guys! You are watching the Collegiate League 2016 Summer Best of 3 match. Best of 3 or Battle for Turn match between University of the East, Ardent Warriors versus Ateneo de Davao. Rite of passage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is game 1 in the best of 3. Let's go and let's make the champion rundown.
And of course, on the blue side is Ardent Warriors from University of the East. Top lane, of course, still Plappy on that Fiora. Jungling is Sisig on the Zac. Mid lane is Bjergen on that new Jace pick. For the bot lane duo, it's going to be Moody and Booty. Smacking that in the bot lane on that Lucian and Tom Kench.
And meanwhile, on the red side, you have Ateneo de Dabao's Rite of Passage. In the top lane is Happy for the Trundle. Jungle George of the Jungle Maokai. Mid lane is Kitanda rolling on the Velcos. And of course, for the bottom duo, it's going to be Gosu rolling the Gene Carley for the Bard support.
Ooh, Rite of Passage immediately going to the red buff of Sisig here to try and scout it out. But of course, they are seen by that ward, so that's information for Ardent Warriors, and they respond with their own vision here in the jungle, but they are staying. So a little bit suspicious here, but
yeah,
Rite of Passage does not know. It seems like they are going to start on the red buff.
Yes, and actually you could see how the cheese will be. Hindi naman talaga sa cheese. It's
working on for me.
It's a long-standing knowledge na if you have the Tom Kench, it's one of the most effective champions na makakakuha ng level 2 spike. But look at that, hindi nila tinuloy. They actually baited the level 2. Kasi si Tom Kench isa siya sa mga few champions na iisipin mo and it's just sa mga few champions na pwedeng makasama mo sa Krugs and hindi ganon ka-heavy or ka-punishing yung damage sa kanya. So hindi mo mahalata kung nag-ano talaga siya na
the percent health damage against monsters is huge on the Devour.
Yes, and yun, that's the thing. Sometimes it's not clear if a bottom duo katulad ng isang Lucian, lalo pa pag naka-level 2 power spike ang Lucian, napakasakit ng combo. Kinuha ba nila yung ganun?
Oh, but Plappy is getting already hit on.
At napakaaga ng paluhuan dito between Plappy and Happy. Why is that ngayon pa lamang umatras dito yung Plappy?
Yeah, already burns the flash there. I don't think it was necessary because I think he would have survived another hit coming from Happy there.
Yes.
And he already dashed away. So that's one resource lost for Plappy, and that's one signal for George to capitalize on that top lane.
Considering you would also want to count the cooldown yung chop. Hindi pa naman cooldown yung chop eh. So walang big burst na makukuha mula kay Happy. The problem there is that choke point na kinakalaban ngayon. Nakikipag-trade si Plappy. Plappy is trading on that lower edge ng top lane niya.
And it's away from his minions as well.
And ang awkward nun, lagyan mo lang yun ng talaga, Ice Pillar ni Trundle, and you get punished. You'll receive a lot of amount.
You're gonna be immobilized so much. So George might want to capitalize on that if Happy stops pushing the wave in. But for now, he's gonna try and clear his Krugs. They did not have information that they stole their red buff. So that's gonna be a huge deterrent for George for now. Losing a lot of XP, and the red buff regeneration is huge. But Moody,
good thing walang mana dito si Carly. A lot of mana being used mula dito kay Carly. I wonder kung saan niya nagamit yung mana na yun. Kasi normally, Bard has
lots of mana coming from the chimes.
Yes.
And his own shrines.
Hindi rin naman coming from the chimes. Pero ang ginagamit mo lang Q, hindi ka ganun mabilis mawala ng mana. So, it's very likely that he's using the Caretaker shrine sa W. But look at that, there's the jump coming in from Bjergen. Force a flash out mula kay Kitanda. You have to take note though, that both the... Oh, it's an exhaust. Pinalitan yung ghost kanina, exhaust. So, both the exhaust and the ignite has been used. So, no summoner spells are left in the mid lane.
That was really close. Just the ticking of the potions enough to save him from the ignite damage. So, yeah, little tipper. Oh, wait, never mind.
At that. What is that launch, ladies and gentlemen? Now you could see that the boss bot, the glove has been smashed, and Plappy is gonna be the first casualty in this game. And after a 2-week break from LCL.
Booty. A little bit of danger here, but just gonna be a little bit of trading. And yeah, top lane, Plappy's having such a hard time. Fiora herself as a champion has a difficult time against Trundle. With a pillar disallowing her movement, and mas consistent yung regeneration ni Trundle.
I was pointing out the launch talaga.
Yeah, that was not a good launch.
Na yun. Kasi when you launch in, it's expected na mag-ice pillar nga. At kanina pa siya nakastayed doon sa lower side, lower edge ng top lane niya. Parang yung laning phase dito ni Plappy, hindi niya basa how to use that Fiora. Kasi yung lower side na yun nga, ilagay mo lang yung pillar, ice pillar mo doon, you'll get matatraffic ka na nung sarili mong
You lose so much control over the lane by staying on the bottom side.
Yeah, man.
Mas malayo ka sa brush, you're near to the river, which is where the jungler usually ganks from. So Plappy definitely needs to step it up and reach around the
Yeah.
top side.
Pero
The positioning is paramount.
I'm not saying na equal rin kasi ang laning ng ang matchup na Fiora.
Yeah,
It's a losing matchup actually
it's
for
a
the
losing
Fiora.
matchup because of the regeneration, all the bonus damage. It's more consistent. So right now we are not reaching any of the milestones yet, but that's why we all should share the links and everyone should get
Oo
these
nga guys,
riders.
nako, I mean please share. That is the Facebook live stream eh. Tsaka
Yeah.
Twitch live stream, lahat na yon, mix na yon. So all you need to do is just share the stream link. Guys, please share the stream link. Please share the Facebook live stream. Isang button lang po yun mga kaibigan. Please
Here
invite your
comes a
friends in.
gank
And
here in the
comes a gank
lane.
coming in mula kay Carley. George though, will he manage to connect the twisted advance? There's a flash in being done by Carley. Now Moody will relentless pursue. There's the Devar assurance. Ang assurance ng koya mo. Nakakatawa talaga yung Devar na yan. It's a very aggressive skill, but you know, it's like a lifesaver.
Yeah, it's super versatile, and Tom Kench can just get his AD carry out of trouble, and it's super useful on Lucian because he has 500 range only. But in that gank here, Rite of Passage was kind of forcing it. They did get a flash out of Booty there, but Moody was...
Flash lang yung nangyari.
Yeah.
Pero eto, Kitanda now is getting
Ow.
punished, and Birken gets his first kill. Kitanda on the second death on this map, 1-1 tayo, while George is back, is quite tanky. Meow kay, ladies and gentlemen, but look at that, the empowered shock blast, ladies and gentlemen, and to the skies. It's a lot of damage getting burst mula. It's a lot of health getting burst out mula kay George.
Yeah, Kitanda was just seeing red. You saw how fast he exploded there, and that's the power of Sisig and Bjergsen just jumping on one target. And I do think Sisig will get a lot of value just ganking in the mid lane rather than the top lane here. Of course, Plappy might need some help there, though right now it's kind of even in terms of CS. Just has to leave that alone and not play too aggressively. Plappy's actually pushing in the wave, giving a little bit of advantage on the minion wave and control over the brush. So Sisig has a little bit more leeway to go for Kitanda here rather than Pappy.
Gusto ko rin maintindihan.
Ow, never mind. Plappy, what are you doing?
Here we go. The chase is on to Plappy. You have to take note though that Plappy has the flash.
Oh, there we
now
go.
Plappy will activate the ultimate. Oh, grand challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Good thing na nandito si Sisig, but Happy knows better. Ladies and gentlemen, no summoner spells will be burned for the side of Ardent Warriors, but Happy will do.
And that's just the grand challenge burnt there, but Happy still has to subjugate.
Yeah, actually, nung nag-chase doon si hindi niya pa ginamit yung subjugate. No, that's interesting. I was expecting Happy will lose that trade na talaga dun sa final tick ng Grand Challenge because a lot of minions, like yung lahat ng minions na bagong dating, binabanatan si Happy, and you have to take note that, you know, 8 minutes into the game, the laning phase, you have to account the minion damage.
The minion damage really racks up.
And
The
here
Bjergsen.
comes the retaliation gank, but Bjergsen tries to dive into Kitanda. The damage won't be enough even with the Ignite being used here.
Everyone just wants to fight here.
Man.
Moody even burning his culling to get some damage onto the enemy bot lane. And yeah, Bjergsen actually, nice effort there to try and get a revenge kill, of course. Jace not the most mobile champion to get out of bad situations, so he just goes all in into Kitanda,
Yeah,
almost
look at
killing
that.
him.
There's a teleport here in the bottom lane. Randall's gonna join the party. There is the Cosmic Binding, enough to slow down Booty. Wala bang backup na darating? And here comes the magical journey. Pasok si Riley, ay pasok si Carly. Here comes also Fiora with Flappy.
Flappy.
Trying to trade up with two members. Happy in the front line, the binding onto Moody. Moody gets burst, and here comes the sack. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a two-man elastic slingshot. Pero namatay na dito ang ating Lucian, and a four-man ult coming in from George. Kasama si Sisi dito. It's just a bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen, with Happy. Happy Meal is gone. Double kill, ladies and gentlemen, and in the scoreboard, it's 5-5 after this 4-4-2 exchange, all in favor of the Ardent Warriors.
That was so bad for Ardent Warriors at first, but then Bjergsen and Sisig, just all that burst for the cleanup. That's a 4-4-2, I believe. Yeah, 4-4-2.
Actually, it's a 4-4-3. Nag-respond
4-4-3.
na rin si Booty.
Oh yeah,
Pero,
and Flappy actually teleported a bit late there. I think he was trying. Oh, here comes the replay. Flappy teleports in alone and already immediately gets bursted down. Moody tries to help and then actually just gets stunned. So that's a lot of damage. But here comes Sisig, and actually that's a lot of damage come from the Let's Bounce. And I do think this Tempered Fate actually saved everyone in UE because that gave time for Bjergsen to get in.
Kasi yung Tempered Fate na yun, ang tinamaan nun tatlo mula sa enemy team. So it bought a lot of time for Birken to come in. So that opens up for the Shock Blast to deal a crazy amount of damage into
that was so much
the
cleanup.
Yeah, the rite of passage lag bars. Ayan. So, ngayon 5-5 tayo. Even the gold lead, well, gold lead is actually could manifest itself. That's a 1.4k, 1.3k gold lead.
No one making a move in the dragon yet. It's the most important element of dragon.
Pero ito rin yung pinaka-umay banata na dragon eh. Yung pinaka-makunat.
It is tanky. It is made of rocks.
Mountain Drake, yes. The tankiest of all. If you want to understand the nature, okay, there's the flash in. Dapat patayin na ito. Na pinikap si Gosu. Niluwa si Gosu. Namatay si Gosu. Moody gets Gosu.
Gosu's positioning there was really strange. You're one of the most immobile, but here comes the Goon Squad. 3 people here. Yeah, but Gosu, what strange positioning from an AD carry. You know the enemy bot lane has their flash up, has the Tom Kench, and has the really mobile Lucian. So you really don't want to be staying alone there without your support, especially as a Jhin. But this gives you opportunity for Flappy and the rest of UE Ardent Warriors to go for this top lane turret. And that's just going to be a trade for the Dragon here, side of Rite of Passage. But yeah, they have the information. Okay, they're trying to gank bot lane, so let's take this tower.
This is a bad decision. Tingnan mo ginagawa ng bottom duo ngayon ng Ardent Warriors.
Oh, no.
Good thing walang idea yung Rite of Passage. Pero if Rite of Passage, or kung may ward dyan sa brush na yan, they could actually like blitz quick dun sa tri-brush itong bottom duo ng Ardent Warriors. Parang lumapit pa sila sa Dragon eh.
Yeah, that was risky, but of course, it all ended well for Rite of Passage. Nice trade, Dragon for the first turret of the game, but Sisig trying to get a little bit of pressure here.
Actually, for the first turret, tapos Mountain Drake, I'm leaning more sa first turret.
Yeah, the burst in gold is just so much here.
Yeah.
And you get the investment kasi in Dragon eh, but okay, Sisig.
Gold lead, here we go, Sisig, does he have the flash? The ultimate, let's bounce, will be used. Kinana will flash off, but the dive being done here by Megan. Kunatsu! Naku, Makasimsu! And Kitanja will get burned, will go down 1-for-1, but still, Birgen might want to keep his engages in check.
Yep, Birgen, he almost got it, but it seems like the To The Skies actually went to the wrong person because Kitanda was out of range, but Booty trying to get a little bit of vision, but gets repelled. But yeah, that's actually the most frustrating thing as a player. Is when you go in and you almost get it, but because it's out of range, you're forced to engage onto someone else. But at least he did get it with Ignite.
Parang ikaw yun.
That never happened.
Yes, the calling getting laid down here. Now they're onto Gosus. You know, Gosus back. So, tingnan natin. Bloody extended so much here, but it would be enough to burst down Gosus. Here comes the rapidly, ladies and gentlemen. Two cute guys. It's a Maokai and a Bard on their, on their 1-6. So, I think it won't be enough to get a kill. The damage is not enough even to burst as a 4-time catch. So, it's a 1-pick here by Ardent Warriors against Gosu.
And Gosu, again, with that weird positioning alone against this bottom duo, Booty and Moody, just gets smacked right off the map with the burst of the gap.
Binabahayan talaga si Kitanda dito. There's a lot of damage being laid down onto Sisig. Actually, kaya mong iwan combo yan si Sisig, pero Birken will dive in, goes for a To The Skies, and is able to fade out. That's a trade-up for the support and for the jungle. ADDU versus our university
Birken in trouble.
But this is gonna be Birken in trouble, getting collapsed on by the top laner and the jungle. It's too much. Kasama pa yung mid lane. I think Birken Birken is very like nakakapatay naman siya.
Yeah.
Pero compared sa mga dating match ni Birken, mas less intuitive siya ngayon.
Yeah, it seems like he's going a bit too aggressive.
Mas brawly si Birken eh. Oh my god.
Booty.
Booty is gone.
And Booty is just
I like
gone.
what's happening here in the game, para sa game 1, where everyone is trying to assert dominance. Kasi etong game 1 yung pinaka may least bearing eh, di ba? Yung pinaka least risky na route. So just go, mas napapansin ko mas ham yung playstyle.
And it's gonna get you a lot of Moody just teasing the last bullet here. Yeah, the first game you really want to be aggressive. You have less to lose, of course, but you still want to win. You want the momentum from that first win, the morale, the everything.
And that's what's happening here. It's a battle for momentum. It's a battle for momentum. Like, talagang everyone is just gonna go at it, gonna go dive, gonna go crazy. Let's see though.
Feel ni Birken yung first game. But he really needs to temper that a bit because
itong dalawang teams na to, akala mo finals eh. yung day ngayon, day of the finals, opening match kayo. Kumbaga, kung Urban, kayo yung opener ng Urban Dub yung main event. Kayo naman, banda ni Cleggy.
Banda ni Budi.
Banda ni Budi. Ganun yan sa gig. But the
Here comes the gang.
Yeah, Abyssal Voyage dinala dito ni Budi. Dinala niya si Sisig rather. Now George receives the Tapper Fate ult. Gets the, mini Zonya there. But Sisig will be gone. That's gonna be Gosu taking the kill. But Budi is trying to tag Gosu. Managed to kill Gosu though. And look at Happy. Will he be more happy if he's gone? And look at that. Budi is also gone. Kasama dito si Mamo kay Body Surge. Yes, Body's on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. It's hitting the floor. I'm gonna go scream on this one, but it's gonna be a 4-4-2, ladies and gentlemen, all in favor of the Rite of Passage.
And the tempo just goes to Rite of Passage right now. They get 4 kills, they get this bottom turret, and they might, actually, Infernal Drake's still a minute and a half away, but that's such a huge turn for Ateneo de Davao here. Because they even get Flappy. Oh no!
The Bloodfest, just one
so
time.
Yeah.
Actually, ang pangit ng ginawa doon ni Flappy.
Yeah.
You have to be intuitive na, there's a Maoka in front of you, point and click, tapos follow-up damage ng isang, full mana na Velcos.
Hindi kakayanin ng riposte.
Hindi mo marirepose ang tatlo.
So, Rite of Passage gets so many resources. The 4 kills, actually no, 5 kills, and the turret. So that's a huge swing in gold, equaling the total gold here. But they do have the Mountain Drake, so they are ahead a little bit in terms of these stats, in terms of this damage against turrets and objectives.
Yeah, and actually the numbers of talagang objectives, look at that, they have the turret lead.
Yeah, sobrang scattered ng Ardent Warriors fight na yun. They were fighting a war on 2 fronts there. It's a river and then sort of turret of Rite of Passage. So that really split up their damage, split up their tankiness.
It's war on drugs, yung isa. Tapos yung isa, war with Dilima. war on 2 fronts.
There's this Twitter account and his name is Leila Kadilim.
Leila Kadilim. Have you seen the next episode video of Leila Kadilim?
No, not yet.
I'll be teaching that to Manjin mamaya.
Yeah, you gotta make a video of that.
Actually, mamaya sa ending ng LCL, sasayo namin yun. Next episode.
Kayong dalawa lang.
And so,
ooh, the dragon.
The dragon is up. This is an Infernal Drake. Hindi pwedeng walang maglaban para sa Infernal Drake na to.
Infernal Drake.
It is pride ang tawag dyan. Yung Infernal Drake na yan. Pride yan, okay?
Symbolic lang yung Infernal Drake niyan.
Yung attack bonus niyan, yung bonus.
Wala yan.
It's
all about who
gets
asserting dominance.
It's asserting dominance. So, objective play, hindi. Bigay-bigay. Mahina ang magbibigay ng Infernal Drake. Mahina.
Man. But it seems like right now, the control is a little bit of Ardent Warriors side for the next few seconds. They do have the speed shrine, but Rite of Passage has control of the actual area. Yeah. So there's going to be a huge fight here, of course, in the next minute or so.
Pero pawala na si Rick Scuttler. So here we go. Curtain call. 1. And 2, may 2 na. Sigurado may 3 and may 4. But Carly will be gone. And here comes the front line. Kami wave. Sinigaw ni Kitanda dito. Kami Kitanda. Flappy will try to trade up with Kitanda. The cooldowns are up for this Velcos. He's gonna flash into the rest of his members. Exchange for a 3-4-1 and make that a triple kill for the mid laner. An ace, ladies and gentlemen. And the Infernal Drake is the cherry on top. All in favor of the Rite of Passage. Nasa Mindanao ang Dragon.
And again, Ardent Warriors just getting caught off guard from the side. They get the curtain call for the opening night there, and then just get they panic, and then here comes the replay actually to help us with that. From the side, they get sandwich here. Carly gets damaged a lot, but Jurgen again with a super aggressive plays, and Moody just trying to free hit from the side, but of course tries to dash in into Gosu. The positioning there was very
strange. Those are the times he's trying to fight. Actually, I was wondering why not. Hindi rin kasi makago si Moody sa ADC. Nagtaka ko bakit hindi ginunin ni Moody sa ADC. Naki 1v1, Jhin versus Lucian.
It's
leaning more sana na mananalo si Lucian doon kung Jhin versus Lucian 1v1. Lalo na nag-ult pa lang si Jhin, diba? Parang may first hit ka agad makuha. So si Lucian, planting strikes, mga ganon. But the thing here is that if gumo doon si Moody kay Jhin, he will dive. Pupunta siya sa isang malalim na part ng mapa. Halos malapit sa Torre.
Yeah, and once he's done with Gosu, he's just gonna be free pickings for the rest of. Oh my God, another fight!
It's gonna be a bad compromise, all in favor pa ng ADDU. So parang medyo weak na yung paka-setup ng ADDU. Nilagay si Jhin. It's more like a bait play. Flappy though, receiving the ignite.
Oh, Sisig.
The kill will be given out to Carly. And that's gonna be the Velcos kissing the ground as a nice dive here. Being done by Zach. Make that a double kill. And to the skies, into the ground. Itong aking chase. Pakatalon, hindi na bumagsak yung hammer, diretso katawan na. It's a 2-for-2 exchange in this mid lane, Bloodbath.
But still, the pressure is on. Rite of Passage still dictating the pace of the battle here. They will be able to look at the damage onto the third with the Mountain Drake that they got. This is huge. Plus Infernal Drake. So this is just so painful for Ardent Warriors. And it doesn't seem like Bjergsen is doing a lot because, of course, he's damaging a lot and bursting down Kitanda and Gosu. However, once the fight actually starts, it's so hard for him to penetrate the front line. There's Happy and George. They can just body block the Shock Blast, the empowered Shock Blast, and you saw the damage really. George was not
Nalos
punched.
ako dun sa string of words mo kanina. Penetrate, Happy, tsaka George. Pero yes.
But yeah, that's the core of the thought there. He can't penetrate Happy and George with his Shock Blasts.
Okay. I don't know the word to penetrate. The next Drake is another Infernal Drake. Sabi ko nga, Battle for Pride. Pride yan, yung Infernal Drake. Mahina ang mamimigay ng Infernal Drake. Kahit i-trade mo pa sa Baron yan. Okay, ang panalo doon yung nakakuha ng Infernal Drake. We have a 6-kill lead here by Rite of Passage. Quite clear now na nagmamanifest yung composition nila na more elated onto a team fight. Diba?
Team fight, and because Ardent Warriors is not finding the little skirmishes that they want.
And you know who's the big problem here? Rondel is the big problem here.
So much damage.
Yeah, he has so much damage. He's just simply stacking up armor who can deal damage onto him. Si Zac, no, hindi.
And even with the Yomu's Ghostblade, and even if they build other armor penetration items, that's gonna be too hard for Ardent Warriors at this point of the game.
Nagtaka talaga ako bakit ganito yung... I mean, okay lang naman yung composition niya, leading piece-wise, pero it's very clear, kitang-kita mo yung inherent disadvantage ng composition na to. The lack of
George is just
damage.
getting...
And here comes Sisig. Sisig na malagkit. Nag-connect dito sa ating Maokai. And the curtain call, ladies and gentlemen, will the bullet connect? One bullet missing, second bullet missing. And I think that stops it. Ang lalo pa na na-shock blast si Gosu dito. And
we are reaching
nagawa
1K.
views na tayo. Nako. Game 1 pa lang yan. Marami pa tayong games. Pero promise, Real Talk 2K views. Meron ka agad tayong Blitzcrank. Ayun, Blitzcrank Chroma.
Blitzcrank Chroma will be unlocked for everyone once we reach 2,000 viewers on our Twitch and Facebook and YouTube gaming, I believe.
Oh, yun yung Blitzcrank na may plague, di ba? Yung blue Blitzcrank.
Yep.
It's actually, gusto ko yung contrast ng color. Kasi usually yung Blitzcrank natin lang, yellow, lagging white, diba? Ganun lang. So,
blue is a really nice color with Bjergsen. Ow! Getting too aggressive, and even though he's 6'6" and 2, he can't go 1v1 against Gosu right there.
Tataka talaga ako kay Bjergsen ngayon. Parang si Bjergsen, alam ko kasi his playstyle is very calculating. Yun talaga.
It's like,
brawl press.
Masyado niyang feel yung first game.
Oh. I mean, it's a good performance pa rin.
Yeah.
Performance-wise, maganda pa rin yung performance ni Bjergsen. Pero we know Bjergsen na mas ano siya, mas...
#calculator, but the
fight
nakaka-survive
pa. Sisig will be gone. Easily collapsed on by 4 members here. And the chase is on. Happy not even using his Ice Pillar. They're on the chase onto Booty. The point and click mula sa Maokai won't be enough to reach. And also the Cosmic Binding. A little hit though will be given onto Moody. Almost bursting him, you know, papunta sa half health. With Sisig gone, with Kitanda gone, medyo awkward yung team fight na to. At ayun po ang langit mga kaibigan. Napakagandang araw ngayon dito sa Summoner's Rift. Yung po ang gusto naming ipahiwatig doon. Lahat po yun planado. Planado yun.
Abot langit dapat ang viewers natin today.
Actually mamaya yung next view natin nasa viewing party na. Okay? Tinitesting lang. Ano yun camera shot yun. Tinitesting lang.
From langit ng Summoner's Rift to the viewing party venues.
Ano yun? Kung merong Google Earth, merong Garena Stream Room Earth. Ganon, mamaya nakatingin na kami sa inyo. Sinasad kasi namin yung viewing party nyo.
Woo! But yeah, right now we're after Rite of Passage gets so much in the terms of resources, 4K gold lead plus the 2 dragons, another big fight is absolutely gonna come here for us. 20 seconds Infernal Drake.
20 seconds, yes. It's
battle for pride and for stats as well.
You know, everything will change when the Infernal Drake come.
Because looking at both of these compositions, they do want this high damage. They have the Velcons and the Jin. They feed all the damage they can get.
Sa playstyle lang.
Yeah, even the playstyle.
Sa playstyle lang. So, agresibo ng mga to.
Masyadong
mas less controlling ngayon.
Never mind.
Mas less controlling ngayon yung approach dito ng Ardent Warriors. But Booty is gone again, the body in the floor. This is a 5v4 scenario for an Infernal Drake. Mukhang mauuna na dito. Ang atin natin Davao,
Sisig.
pero may lumilipad na Sisig sa taas. Baka ulit na Sisig. Sisig will be gone though. The Zack George is doing his jobs oh so well. Yung camera na naman natin. Unstoppable yung ating goes to double kill. Papunta kay Sisig. And that's team members gone in exchange of one. All in favor of the rite of passage. This is an Infernal Drake going in Mindanao once again.
That was another scattered fight. Oh,
and
no.
this is the loose ends ng scattered fight na yon. Opening up might be for an unofficial ace. It's a face check na walang brush na kailangan. And look at that, it's a shutdown na kay Moody with Gosu stepping up. That is an unofficial ace, a 5-for-2 exchange.
A 5-for-2 exchange, plus the top turret, plus the Infernal Drake. Rite of Passage is just pulling through the momentum here. They are picking up speed. Booty won't be able to do anything, just gets eaten. Booty will not be eaten, but of course it will be happy and it has to run away easily, very easily.
Yeah, so you have to take note of the movement spin na nakukuha ng isang trundle mula doon sa kanyang deadman's plate.
Yep,
and you know, things are looking good para sa mga Mindanao natin dito. Padayon, Jude, and 1928 tayo sa ating scoreboard. On top of that, that is an 8K gold lead.
8K plus objective lead as well. So the map control is there. The items are there. So all Rite of Passage needs to do is pressure this Baron buff.
Just play according to your composition. Your
play.
composition favors a team fight. Your composition favors a wombo combo. Kitang-kita na yung wombo combo na pull off dito. Just looking into the KDA of those range damage dealers. Look at Gosu. 9-4-6. Look at Kitanda, 9-4-11 din, di ba? These are, you know, two main damage dealers na in range. So, ibig sabihin, yung tanks nila, it's serving its purpose. Yung tanks nila, ang tinatamaan dito ng Ardent Warriors.
And and all of these kill shots coming from Ardent Warriors, coming from Björken actually, you're just getting blocked by their front line. So this leaves Kitanda and Gosu to freely damage, and these are one of the two most highly damaging snipers in the game. Jin and Vel'Koz. So much penetration, so much percent health damage as well. So it's just huge for for Rite of Passage to get these two Infernal Drakes. And they can just dance around this Baron. They have the capacity to do it. They have the mobility come from the Deadman's Blade and everything else.
Kaya napansin ko nga, dumagdag yung viewers natin. So sa mga bagong dating, dude, share the stream link, dude, share it on your timeline, dude. I-message yung mga kaibigan nyo para makuha natin yung unlock and win. Ang saya nun kung mapuno natin yung bar.
The 8K for everyone's Academy Ari.
Sabi daw, pag na-unlock and win daw natin, pag nakuha daw natin yung full milestone, hindi lang daw makukuha natin yung Academy Ari. May i-release din na bagong skin ni Ari. Academy Swimsuit Ari. So I suggest guys, gawin natin yung best natin para ma-unlock yun. Yung Swimsuit Academy Ari. Naka-ano siya, yung parang sports na one-piece swimsuit. Yung sa Japanese,
Mizugi?
Oo, parang gano'n. Ba't alam mo? Mizugi yung term? Narinig mo yun?
I am innocent here.
Alam niya yung pangalan.
I am an innocent baby boy.
Baby boy.
But of course, Rite of Passage does have control.
Wala akong alam sa pangalan ng swimsuit. Ang alam ko lang is something string, one piece, two piece. Mizugi.
But they do have this Baron buff.
Para siyang menu sa Japanese store, man. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, nagsimula na tayo dito sa Baron. Like an Infernal Drake, mahina ang mamimigay dito. Sisig will take the initial launch, but that's what our OP wants. In the backline though, Flappy managed to destroy Kitanda, pero iniwan si Flappy dito. Nag-engage, nagmahal, iniwan, nagka-Baron yung kapilang team. And that is Rite of Passage securing the first Baron of the game. Things are just looking gloomy para sa University of the East.
I have to commend Happy's reaction time here. He saw Sisig jumping in with his elastic slingshot and just stops him with the ice pillar.
Yeah.
That was so huge for them, and just gets instantly bursted down.
Nice play.
Yeah. Rite of Passage is just outstanding Ardent Warriors here. They can just brute force every fight, and it's so hard for this Jason, for this Lucian to fight if their front lines are falling too quickly.
Ang cute ng spectate mode natin. In-update pala yung spectators mode natin. Nagpa-pop up yung item pag ginagalaw. Sa patch, no? Ngayong patch lang to.
6.19, boys.
Yeah, boys.
But
considering the patch din, ang daming updates sa ping. Sa ping ngayon. And
I do believe the client is a lot more optimized.
Actually, anytime soon. Seryoso. Anytime soon. Lalo pa Sunday. Sunday na ngayon, di ba? 5 days to go. October 1 yung first day ng Worlds, di ba?
Yep.
5 days to go, anytime pwede nang lumabas yung team ng Worlds. Which is will be done by Zed, diba? Zed with a double D.
Yep, it's
No,
Championship Z plus Z with a double D.
Para sa mga hindi nakakaalam sino si Zed, siya yung gumawa ng song na Clarity.
Clarity. Don't sing. Don't sing.
Hindi ko kaya.
Babawasan yung viewers natin.
My remedy.
But yeah, Rite of Passage versus Baron buff is just giving Ardent Warriors such a hard time here. They don't have the same amount of wave clear that they want because these Baron buff minions are resistant against AoE damage.
At the very least, if you want to stall the game man lang, diba? Kasi things are, this game is playing it by the book. It's actually for the take ng
Rite of Passage.
Yes.
They can just overpower Ardent Warriors.
Yeah, actually with this kind of tanks then, plus with the range na meron, life form disintegration rate.
The thing is, their tanks even sakit kay Moody.
Yeah, but here comes Sisig. They are able to burst. They're able to burst Moody yata and Gozu. It's Gozu. So the bottom two, the ADC here is got Moody though. He's got 4v4 situation tayo dito. Carly managed to destroy Sisig. Birhin will fall back in the chasing Carly dito. Kasama din si Flappy. But look at that. 4 members are now in place here by Ateneo de Davao. Moody is the only remaining member trying to regenerate and recuperate. Maybe cut his losses. But will he be able to do something with these death timers?
Masyadong matagal ang death timers. This might actually be game for Rite of Passage and they're gonna try and go for Moody. He has to retreat. They're getting. See, even their tanks deal damage and sobrang ganda ng position sana ng Ardent Warriors dun. However, they get outstatted. They get overpowered by Rite of Passage. They can just get brute force again, as I said. That's Moody and Moody. Okay, that's not the direction you want to spit Moody out, but that's gonna be game 1 for Rite of Passage in this best of 3 series.
Yes, guys. And, that's game 1. So, best of 3 series. So, may idea na ngayon. May idea na ngayon ang Ardent Warriors na sila yung naaurahan. At yung playstyle nila, you cannot, I think it's a reckless draft.
Yeah, it's too reckless.
It's a reckless
Looking
draft.
at the composition, they went for the full skirmish, but they never, ever found it.
Yeah, like with the laning phase, if you look into the stats, Kitanda plus Gosu, they have the sketchiest mid-game, sketchiest early game, di ba?
Yeah.
They get dive on by Sisig. Yun naman talaga yung plan. Yun talaga dapat yung plan. Kasi yung damage falls into this mid lane, falls into this ADC. Even goes as questionable positioning. Pero just because of the nature ng composition dito, ng Ardent Warriors, if nagkaroon lang ng 5-5 stack, all in favor of RO.
Yeah, eventually they can just steamroll the aggressive composition from Ardent Warriors.
Lack of tanks din.
UE really wasn't playing to their win conditions there.
Tsaka lack of tanks din.
As well,
yes. Sa Ardent Warriors.
Masyadong squishy si Flappy there. So that's gonna be game 1.
So, game 1 pa lamang yon. Best of 3 series tayo. Match point na actually para sa Rite of Passage. Can they sweep this in a 2-0 fashion? Or will UE, recuperate, take a breather at makapag-isip ng better composition? We'll see though. Again guys, yung ating unlock and win, yung milestone natin, nandun na, nag-aabang na si Chroma Blitzcrank. So let's go, tulong-tulong tayo dito. And Academy Ari,
that's at stake.
I-6K natin yan. Pag lumagpas nga tayong 6K, sabi ko sa inyo, magkakaroon tayo ng swimsuit Ari. Real talk yan. So, guys, we still have games. We still have games coming for you. A lot of games. Lalo pa yung finals mamaya sa mga nag-viewing party dyan. Sa mga nanonood natin dyan, it's gonna be a massive Sunday for you. Intro pa lang yon. Guys, ako position mo with the one for an eye. At kasama ko ngayon,
Atlas sa wakas.
Atlas sa wakas, mga kaibigan. Smart communication, ladies and gentlemen. It's the LoL Collegiate League 2016 Summer Term Battle for Turn.
Punta na sila dito sa objective na to. Ito yung ano yung may ocean ganyan.
Dragon.
Ayan, dragon. So kunin na nila yung dragon. Pero sinubukan i-steal ni Jin. Binuksan niya yung cortina, yung ult ni Jin.
Curtain call.
Yun, yung curtain call, yung W niya. Ginamit na niya, sobrang lakas. R. Yung R ni Jin. Ginamit niya pang ganda talaga ng larong to eh. Alam ka ba ulit larong to? Alam ko to eh.
League of Legends, man.
League of Legends. Grabe yung ginawa ng Timo doon na sobrang lupit na chase ang ginawa sa kanya at nakapatay pa siya ng 3. Grabe naman ang ginagawa dito. Tama ba ako, paring Atlas? Correct! Tamang-tama yung pagsabi ni Maring Atlas dyan. And grabe yung final spark yung tumapos doon sa buhay ng Graves. Wow, sobrang tindi ng Maring Atlas.
Naaalala ko nga rin yun eh. Maganda yun yung play na yun. Pero naalala ko nag-Enchanted Kingdom kami ng girlfriend ko.
Oo,
Tas, ang lakas ng ulan.
Oo.
Hindi namin na-enjoy kasi syempre yung mga rides doon di ba outdoors.
Oo nga, may mga Ferris wheel.
mga disco magic.
Yun na nga.
Ano sila eh, wala nabasa lang.
May disco baby nga, di ba?
Oo, may disco baby. Tapos pagka nag-Rio Grande
Kaya
Rapids.
ba yan? Hindi mo nakwento sa akin yun nung panahon na nag-usap tayo nung na about sa girlfriend mo.
Kasi, wala naman kasi yun dahil nga Enchanted Kingdom, tapos basa pa kami. Nung
Oh.
nag-Rio Grande kami, wala na yung essence ng Rio Grande kasi basa na kami.
Kaya nga. Ay, tapos na pala eh.
Blue team wins, pre.
Yun na nga eh. So, balik tayo sa ano ba yung nangyari?
Ready?
Okay, game.
Sira muna.